1997. I had a party at my house. And my friend Jed, who was managing one of the stands at Camden Yards, saw me playing with his kids, and I'm all over the place playing around. And he's like, oh my God, you've got a lot of energy. Can you give me some help at the stadium? I need help, please. The Orioles are, yeah, their last winning season. I need help. Get me through the month of July, beginning of August, and then go do whatever you need to do. I said, well, what do you want me to do? He said, sell a little lemonade iced tea. I said, all right. So I go down there. And when I approach him, he hands me a tray. I said, what? What's this for? He says, you sell some lemonade and some iced tea. I thought I'd be working behind the concession stand. I said, Jed, you kill me, baby. I don't know what I'm doing. He said, look, it's easy. You run up and down the stairs. You take the lemonade like this. You put one hand on the bottom. You put one hand on top and move it up and down like that. I said, all right, well, that's easy enough. So he puts me all the way up in the nosebleeds, guys, all the way up high. And my room that I was refilling my rack with of lemonade was about 100 yards from my assigned section. So I fill my rack up, I'm running to my assigned section. Oh my God, this is killing me. I run up and down the stairs. You're like, lemonade away, okay. $3.50, please. Thank you. At the end of the day, I'm not having fun. My back is hurting me. My arms are killing me. I said, Jed, man, I can't take it anymore. This is killing me. I'm not having fun. I'm not making any money, and I don't know what I'm doing. He says, just please get me through this busy time, man. Get me through this busy time. And then you can leave at the end of the month. I don't care. Just please help me out. I said, okay. So about the 4th or 5th day, they moved me down by the third base, the end of the third base dugout, and the end of the left field foul line. Camden Yards. I'm selling lemonade, 98 degrees, 100% humidity. I'm walking down the stairs, my lemonade here, and the music goes on. You know, when you're ever in a stadium, you hear the music go off? So I hear the music go off. I'm not having any fun. My back's hurting me. And as the music went off, I was like Curly from the Three Stooges. I heard that music, baby! And everyone, like 15, 20 people said, I'm a lemonade, I'm a lemonade, I'm a lemonade. And I'm looking and I see people with their hands up because it's 98 degrees. The sweat's coming off them. So I picked up the lemonade. Yeah, I picked it up all right. And I looked them right in the eye, baby, just like that. And I said, if you want your lemonade, you're going to get it now. And as the music started, I said, yeah. happened last week. I was working in Capitals game. People crinkle up their money and they want, oh, give me 2 beers, Shanks, great. And they think they give you X amount of money, and crinkled in their bills was a $50 or $100 bill. They thought they gave me $18, and they had that 100 crinkled in there. Wait, so come here, stop. There, give it right back. Thanks, Shanks, I know. Honesty, integrity, because I believe in karma. What comes around, goes around. It's so important. What comes around, goes around. I never think about the money, I think about the service. 5, about developing relationships over time. Developing relationships. Customers ask me all the time, what are you going to be there? What are you going to be there? What game are you going to work? What section are you going to work? I developed what's called a tab system. Anyone familiar with tabs? In the vending world, stadium work, I would do a lot of tabs. And I work off, going back to honesty, integrity. Why am I one of the top sellers? I'm not the biggest guy in the world. I can't carry more than half the guys. It's impossible. I'm 5 foot nothing and 100 and nothing. So I physically can't carry more than half the people vending me. But what I work is off of honesty, integrity, and about the relationships that I've built. Meaning, here I have a section. I'll give you an example, ratings. I have 17 tabs. What is a tab? I sell you, here's John. In his group, he's got 3 guys, 3 beers. I don't take the money transaction. Hold it. I wait till the 4th quarter, to the end of sale, that we can't sell anymore, and then I'll go collect my tabs. Do I remember how many beers I've given to 17 tabs? No. But I work off their honesty and their integrity, that the relationship that we built over the years, and that frees me up when I'm vending. Instead of collecting every single time I sell, it frees up my time to go back, to get more product, and then to go sell more. And the fans love it because the relationship we built, because every time they don't have to keep digging in the curve, keep digging in, pass it down, pass it back, pass it down, pass it back. They love it. Team unity. People say, well, Shaky, you're the only one out there. It's all you. No. Guys, it's not just me. Trust me, it's not just me. It's not me. Do you know how many people? Here's my team. Without my team, I couldn't have served you today. It would have been impossible. Can you imagine me shaking up 200? I said, there's no way. Team. People say, well, what do you mean team? You're out there selling. We have what's called support staff, from cashiers to people that stop the things that we're selling. Stop the beer, stop the lemonade, make a hot chocolate, recoup, ice it down. If the faster they stop getting me out of there, the faster the cashiers are with me, the better I can do my job. So if I don't have that support, I'm nothing. 0, none, zilch. Support is huge. This is my team. This is my team. Yay, team! And very important, ladies and gentlemen, and I can't stress this enough. Never, ever live on past accomplishments. I'm a firm believer of that. I can say, oh yeah, Orioles, 5 years ago, I did this to the Ravens. Yeah, I was just #1 Ravens for the entire season in total sales. The entire sales, I was #1. Guess what? It's done with. It's over. I need to move on. 2010's done. Now I'm looking forward to 2011. Yes, I can learn off what I did in the past. And so what I did right, what I did wrong, what I can improve on, but those sales are done. Now I'm looking forward to 2011. I can't come into 2011 baseball, football season, any season come in saying, look what I did last year. So, doesn't matter, last year was last year. Today is today. So every time I do a gig, every time I work a game, my last game, yes, it was important, I can learn from it, but today's a fresh start. Customers don't want to hear, oh, I had a bad day, and my toenail, oh, I got a bad toenail. I'm there to put a smile on their face. That's the most important thing. They don't want to hear how bad my day was, and the other, or this. They're there to relax and enjoy themselves. I can't tell you, when I do gigs as well, same thing, it's so important. When I walk into a situation, I'm there for one reason, to perform time. No different when I'm bending. And when I'm bending, it's so important that I remember that. Oh, I had a great day, man. Yeah, the Phillies were in town, and it was great, and it was rocking, and it was exciting. But guess what? The Phillies are in for a 3-day game homestand. And yes, I had a great day Tuesday, but now today's Wednesday. So I gotta forget what I did Tuesday, because today's a new day, and I gotta give the exact same service as I did the day before. Give them the best service I possibly can. It's so important. And people forget that. And remember, it doesn't matter where you've been, it's where you're going. So it doesn't matter where I've been. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I've been doing this 14 years. And it doesn't matter how long I've done it, today, right here now, I have to give 110% to you. That's today. And that's the most important thing.